Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Take a look at the Heat. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And checking out New York, they're obviously trending in a positive direction, but still working out some of those early season timing issues. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. On for the Heat. They've got Mitchell. Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
And now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Bridges outside. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Anunoby against Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down.
With on score 32. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Clock at 6. New York moving it around. Shoots from the corner. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Here's Ware. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer.
I haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences in the East and West to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity there.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Knicks on defense. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Now, here's Hart. Off target at the rim.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Wiggins against Brunson. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 4. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Over Mitchell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Pass to Wiggins. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's hard penetrating and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
No good on the free throw. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Timeout. Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Second, the Knicks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Brunson against Hero. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Leaps for it. And stolen by Anunoby. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, he's right into that shot.
Well, the latest. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to.
And Mitchell drops them both. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David.
A moment to check out Jalen Brunson. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 28 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Knicks trail by 3. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jalen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Here's Hero. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Fires it up. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Anunoby. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Towns. Hart kicks to Towns. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
On the wing, Wiggins. He's guarded by Anunoby. The shot by Mitchell, no good. New York trailing. Hart with it. Anunoby outside. For 3, Bridges. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Back to Hero. And that one, good. Hero's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Brunson, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wiggins, and the shot is long. Knicks trail by 3. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson the pass to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. They grab their own miss, and it's in there. Towns has got 6.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Hero against Brunson. Pass to Love. Bounce pass Robinson. Anderson in the post. Defended by McBride. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
No good on that one.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
He hits the second from the line. .106 left in the first quarter. Brunson the pass to Achua. Here's Shamet. No good from outside. Miami's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Hero kicks to Love. Pass to Hero. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Love the pass to Anderson. That falls. Good assist by Love. And the Heat lead by 5.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo getting one off.
Here's Achua. Shamet on the wing. From the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside, Hero. Anderson a screen on Brunson. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 2. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Deschamps, the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about a big move, certainly seeing what could be out there. What's your sense? Are they trying to shake up their core right now?
The Heat always feel like they are close to competing and really trying to get to the cusp of winning a championship. The question is, can they find another star player to bring to this group? Are they willing to move the assets? And do they have the complementary pieces to go get that star player? But the Heat, we've seen it over the last 4 or 5 years. They're a team that has one thing in mind, and that's winning a championship.
And they can be scary when they get to the playoffs.
Playing the regular season is one thing for this Heat group. They know when the lights are shining the brightest, they can turn it up another level in the playoffs. That's what Eric Spoelstra brings.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Robinson. Miles McBride out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Shamet in at the 2 spot. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Now here's Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Jovic gets it to go.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Pass to McBride. New York moving it around. Shamet the pass to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to McBride. Brunson outside. Shoots over Hero. New York, no good that time either.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Now Love from 18 feet away. And that's collected by Brunson. Looking to get back on track here. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Oh, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Outside, Hero. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brunson outside. Pass to Shamet. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Shamet's got 6 points.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Hero passes to Jovic. There's the pick. Robinson for 3. Knicks with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Baseline jumper. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Now Hero. He has 7. And he lays it straight in. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Brunson. He's got 10. Achua the pass to Robinson. And here's Brunson. Beyond the arc. And it's Shamet missing. Robinson against Robinson. Pass to Jovic. Tries again. And it's Love laying it in. And the Heat lead by 3.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Shamet. 6 points for him. Anunoby in the corner. Shamet kicks to Payne. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Payne's got it all tied up now for New York.
And Payne learning to shoot more threes, timely threes later on in his career.
Pass to Payne. Here's Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Knocks it loose. Mitchell right side. 2 coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And here is Hero. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer.
Well, the two-way aspect of what Bam Adebayo brings to an NBA court, that's what you have to appreciate. He's so well-rounded as a player, and teams would love to have that kind of ability.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
He misses the free throw.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. That one misses. New York's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Towns looking it over. Puts it up from 17. Rebound by the Heat. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Here's Payne. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail